Hello and welcome back to Nunchuck, where today I'll be teaching you the fundamental basics of using double nunchucks. One of the worst things that can happen when using double nunchucks is that the nunchucks collide and hit each other. Therefore, there are very specific and distinct zones that you can create around you in order to prevent the nunchucks from colliding when you're swinging them. Another move that follows this pattern of keeping the nunchuck that you're holding in your right hand on the right side and the nunchuck that you're holding in your left hand on the left side is the stationary infinite back grip to back grip wrist roll with both hands. Another way that you can section off your nunchucks so they do not collide is having a horizontal line running across your body. This way, you have one nunchuck that always remains on top and the other nunchuck that always remains on bottom. If you're using this orientation, you can do things like horizontal wrist rolls that will prevent you from crossing the line which you have created and keeping your nunchucks separate in different locations. The basic redirects for this move include going horizontally across your body, so the top hand goes from one shoulder to the other shoulder, while the bottom hand goes from the one side of the waist to the other side of the waist. And finally, one of the most appealing ways to divide the space around you is to switch off which nunchuck is in which position at one time. This means that instead of having distinct areas where each nunchuck stays, there is some overlap where then one nunchuck is while the other is out of the way, and then one nunchuck is in that position while the other one switches off and goes to the outside. So one of the simplest ways to do this is to start out like you would if you were going to go horizontal, except this time the hand that is currently up top at your shoulder goes down across the opposite waist, and the hand that was previously at your waist crosses your body and goes up to your shoulder. So you're pretty much switching which hand is on top depending on the side that you're bringing your nunchucks to. The key to making this switch seamless is to allow the bottom hand to leave a little bit earlier than the top hand so that the bottom hand can go up to the shoulder before the other hand goes down the other side. Another move that uses this technique of sharing the same space but switching off the nunchucks that is currently in that space is the ultimate figure eight. In this move, you're bringing one hand to the front and doing a wrist roll, and then you're bringing the other hand to the front doing the wrist roll, while the other hand is out of the way and to the back doing a different wrist roll. This is what this move looks like. If you'd like to see my tutorial on the ultimate figure eight, either click up here or check for the link in the description below. It is important to note that these are just basic concepts from which to start that will allow you to divide up the space around you so that your nunchucks do not collide when you're first learning how to do double nunchuck moves. Therefore, once you become more comfortable with these basic concepts, you'll be able to transition easily between the different formats, and then you will also be able to add any variety of moves that you'd like to them. So I hope that you learned something today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more single and double nunchuck tutorials coming in the future, and go check out some of the other tutorials that I have on my channel.